mid-July 2024, getting ready for hunting season here in a couple months. Bow season here kicking off in September for elk here in Colorado, and just getting ready for it. And so I wanted to start the season off, the year off, the series off this year, the videos we're putting out, and really kind of talk about some tips and tricks when it comes to elk hunting, and share some things that we've learned over the years. Definitely not claim to be an expert, but I think we're pretty good elk hunters, and we're killing elk and filling tags and being successful during hunting season. And so I thought I'd take a minute just to share some tips with you guys. And so tip number one, play in the wind. And so I'm here in Colorado in my backyard, and wide open spaces. The wind's blowing pretty good this afternoon. This evening it's kind of a light breeze. And then it made me think about that is, what would I do if I were elk hunting? Well, I would play the wind. And so we take these things called wind checkers. You can buy them at Bass Pro, Cabela's, Shills, Walmart I think sells them too. Like, they're all over the place. They're just small bottles. Mine are orange. I usually take 2 with me every time I go hunting, and I make sure they're full. And if you're watching our videos during the hunt season, you'll see us constantly checking the wind, constantly. And it's the one thing that we pay attention to the most, and we hunt with the wind in our favor. And so, meaning we're going to be downwind of any animals we're hunting. So if we're hunting into an area of timber that we think there's elk into, we're going to make sure and be downwind of that area we're walking into. If we hear a bugle off in the distance, we're going to be downwind of that bugle. And so no matter what, and if we can't, we won't go. We've learned that the wind matters, and it will make or break your success. I didn't think about it early on. We were elk hunting, and we would spend a lot of times in the mountain. We wouldn't see any elk, and we didn't pay attention to the wind. And the moment that we started paying attention to the wind and using it in our favor, it increased our odds. We were seeing elk. We were getting shots. We were getting close to elk, and so getting really close to elk. If you watch some of our videos that are posted out there, we talk about it often. Maybe not enough, because I think it's very important. And this last hunting season in particular, we had elk within 10 yards of us, and because the wind was in our favor. And I knew as soon as the wind changed, we were going to lose the opportunity, and it happened. You know, we saw that happen a couple times. And then also, we blew elk out. We were getting into big herds, trying to play the wind. We're kind of landlocked and trapped, and only kind of had one way in. And I kept thinking, hey, the wind could mess this up, and it did. And so if you're out hunting this year, you got plans to go elk hunting, get a wind checker and pay attention to the wind. Always use the wind in your favor. If it can't be in your favor, don't even go. That's kind of our rule of thumb. Like, you're wasting your time. An elk can smell really well, and it's going to be the one thing that can make or break your hunt. So I think it's the most important tip that I can think of. So I want to start off with tip number one. I got a lot in front of me here that I'm going to talk about over the next couple weeks. We'll just keep going through some tips, but I thought this would kind of be the most helpful and the most important. Lastly, if you guys could hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the video here, hit that. It's free. It's a big help to us. It helps us kind of continue this stuff. We're looking for more subscribers this year. We're all about educating the next generation of hunters, and so we're doing that here. That's what this video is all about. And so tip number one, we'll keep it short, and we'll keep rolling these out over the next few weeks, and hopefully they're helpful. Leave us some comments, reach out to us on Facebook or email, and we'd love to hear what you guys think about some of the work that we're doing. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and you'll catch the rest of these videos as we put them out. All right, we'll see you guys.